everyone, it's Shannon. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I hope you will hit that subscribe button because you'll find new DIYs, tutorials, and new inspiration here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, to give you a little bit of a background story, me and a friend of mine used to get together and do actual craft nights. So for more than a year, we would get together once a month and create projects with our friends and family and locals that wanted to come and join us. And it was a lot of fun. However, life got busy, we got away from it, and we actually only do them every once in a while now, and we have one coming up this weekend for a special event, so it's kind of a big reunion for us. And we're creating a really great project that I thought I would bring to you all as well in case you wanted one for your own homes. It's one of those projects you can use in your home year-round, so I thought it'd be a great project to bring to all of you, my wonderful viewers. If you like the idea of craft nights, because they are so much fun, I actually just started my own virtual craft nights right here on my channel. There is a join button next to the subscribe button now on my home page, and if you click that button, you'll see all of the details of how to become a member on my channel, and I pop on here once a month on a live feed to craft with you all. And I just had my first one in October and it was so much fun. So there's more coming up every single month. Once you become a member, you'll get access to what the next project is, when the date is, time, all of the details. So as soon as you click that join button, you'll get access to all of that. But enough of all that, let's go ahead and jump right into the project. This is actually gonna be the sample that I'm creating for the craft night I'll be doing this weekend, but you all get to do it right here with me today in today's tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let me go ahead and show you all the supplies I have out here for this wood sign. Of course, you're gonna need wood. This is a 1x12 piece of pine that I cut down to 18 inches long. If you don't have a saw or anything, you can ask the hardware store to cut it down for you. I also used 80 grit sandpaper to sand this all down with my orbital sander. And again, if you don't have an electric sander, you can also use hand sandpaper, and even the Dollar Tree carries that. I also have a sawtooth picture hanger here. I ordered these off Amazon, and I will link down below my Amazon favorite store so you can check that out and order these if you want to. I love these because they have these little teeth on the back, so you just hammer them in. Super duper easy and simple. I also have my white and black chalk paint out here, a foam paintbrush, and then, well, we'll get to those in just a second because it'll make sense after I show you these. So I have these little wood pieces. These are gonna be our interchangeable pieces to make our sign work for all of the different holidays and seasons. So all these four here, the ornament circle, heart, and star, I got from Joann. They're only about 49 cents a piece. And then this flower I found at the Dollar Tree, so I went ahead and grabbed that. It comes in a pack of 10 for $1, so I thought that was a really great bargain. I wish they had more shapes at the Dollar Tree, so I'm gonna keep my eye open because if they have different shapes, then I can paint them up and make more for later on. And then these are from the Dollar Tree too. They're little sticky back Velcro dots that are gonna make our pieces stick on and off and make them interchangeable. And then for these pieces down here, I grabbed out some different colored acrylic paint and my chalk markers because I thought those would be kind of nice to make it easy to make details on there. And I'll probably need some little bitty paintbrushes as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is add 2 coats of white chalk paint to my wood sign here. And here's what the sign looks like with 2 coats of chalk paint, and it's all nice and dry now, so we can add our decal. And I'm using Oracle Matte Black Vinyl, number 651. And I will have the file available in my Etsy shop, so if you have a Cricut, or you have a Silhouette, or you have some kind of vinyl cutter that accepts JPEG or SVG files, you can purchase that and you can resize it. You can cut the decal in whatever color you want using those files. However, unfortunately, I will not have the decal available because it is extra large. It's about 15.5 inches wide by about, I want to say 6.5 inches tall. And that is just too big for me to ship reasonably and safely. I always want to make sure you guys get the stencils and decals in good condition, and it would just be a little bit too difficult something that size. So anything 12 inches and under is what I offer in my Etsy shop, which is crossinmyheart.com. So I apologize for that, but if you have a vinyl machine, that will be available as a file. So what I'm going to do is weed this out and use my transfer tape here to apply it to the top of the wood sign. And I'm going to work on these wooden shapes. The circle, I want to make it into like a simple farmhouse style wreath. The star I'm going to make for 4th of July, so it'll be red, white, and blue. Of course, the heart for Valentine's Day. I'm going to make a really basic, simple flower, and then the ornament, of course, for Christmas time. And now that we have our sign with the decal on it and all of our pieces all painted, we're going to add the Velcro to the backs of each piece and one to the center here so we can attach it and reattach them. And then I've also got a small hammer here with my sawtooth picture hanger, and I'm going to add that onto the back. This was definitely a super fun project, and I love that you can swap out those pieces to make the sign work for your home year-round. If you want to check out some photos that I'll have from the actual craft night that's this weekend, and actually when you're seeing it, they're probably up already, so you can head over to my Facebook and Instagram accounts. I will link those down in the description box below. Please give this video a thumbs up for me. You can hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I have more great DIY tutorials right below that. Don't forget to check out my Facebook and Instagram accounts. I'll link those down below. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.